Wisconsin Congressman Tom Tiffany. Good morning, Congressman. You just heard the report there. I mean, I've got to ask, obviously, as a member of the House Judiciary Committee, it seems like you would also have the power to be able to subpoena this information, these logs that Senate Democrats did not want released.
You know, as we're early in the session here, Allison and Mark, that's what we're discussing in the Judiciary Committee. What information do we want to make sure that the American public sees? And this is one of the things that's under consideration. I don't know what Chairman Jordan is going to do in regards to this issue, but it's certainly one that the American people, as Senator Blackburn has said, should know what happened.
Yeah, I think a lot of people want to know what happened out there. Just want to get your reaction to this delay for Kash Patel. The Dems seem to be really good at delaying things.
They're buying time. They're hoping to get something salacious. I'll guarantee you they are out there digging anywhere, a la Justice Kavanaugh a few years ago. They're trying to find something in the next week. This is just buying time, trying to find something to derail someone who has, think about it, he was a public defender, he was a prosecutor, he worked for the Department of Defense, but he committed the ultimate sin in Democrat world when he exposed Russia collusion as being false, it being a hoax. And he helped save President Trump, and that's unforgivable by Senate Democrats.
You know, Congressman, one of the things that, you've seen a lot of the files. You know what's been going on at the FBI from your time on House Judiciary. We now have Pam Bondi as Attorney General with the Department of Justice, soon Kash Patel at the FBI. I mean, this is the opportunity for real reform.
Yeah, one system of justice, as Attorney General Bondi said, right? We're going to have one system of justice for all Americans. Chris Wray stonewalled so much of the information that we wanted to get. We had him before the Judiciary Committee a couple times last session, and they would continually stonewall getting our information. The dual system of justice is over. It's time to get Kash Patel approved, and let's make sure the FBI is actually a crime-fighting organization rather than a dual system of justice organization and a cover-up organization.
Yeah, great point. Yesterday, Speaker Mike Johnson and Donald Trump, they met with House Republicans to discuss a reconciliation bill. Were there any sort of solutions made in that meeting?
You know, I wasn't in that meeting. I'm still waiting to hear details. You know, I just think about my home state Senator Ron Johnson. I think he's got a great proposal. He said, why would we use as a template a Biden budget? Let's go back to President Trump's last budget from 2019, which is extended over 10 years. That's how these budgets are written. And he said, go to 2025, adjust it for inflation, population growth, and let's use President Trump's number. That's what I think we should do. And I think Senator Johnson is spot on in the proposal he has put forward. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out in the next couple of weeks.
You know, Congressman, moving back into the judiciary realm, I mean, the second federal judge just now in 2 days has blocked Donald Trump's efforts to end birthright citizenship for children of parents who are in the U.S. illegally, decrying what he described as the administration's effort to ignore the Constitution for political gain. You have another judge that's trying to delay the president's orders to basically offer buyouts and get rid of the dead weight in the bureaucracy. At what point, and I know we've heard Justice Thomas say this as well a few times in some of his dissenting opinions, at what point do we tell the federal judges, enough national lawmaking, stay in your courtroom, leave lawmaking to Congress?
Yeah, really good question. I mean, maybe that's something that we need to deal with in the Judiciary Committee. But what's going to happen is this is going to end up probably in the Supreme Court. And I believe President Trump has been in solid footing with all of these. Take the birthright citizenship issue. Go back and look at the underlying documents that were the predicate for the 14th Amendment back in 1868. It says very clearly, it does not apply to foreigners. You do not get birthright citizenship when you go back and look at that document that underlies the 14th Amendment. President Trump, I think, is on strong legal ground.
Information. Truth. Is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.